Guys, this next one comes to us from Oregon. And I thought of CB when I was doing this, reading this one, because he's from Oregon. And comes to us out of Eugene, Oregon. Now, I think there's a YouTube video associated with this. You can look on YouTube. I'm not going to post that because I am going to post a link to this story in the description box below. It contains a video in the story. So you just click the link I put, scroll down, and you'll see a video there. It looks like a YouTube video, but you can watch it in the story. You don't have to go to YouTube to watch it. Just a disclaimer, it could be disturbing to some viewers. It shows Eugene police officers using force on a man while trying to handcuff him. I'm going to go through the story and let you know what happened, and then let you decide. You know, it doesn't look flattering for the police. It really doesn't. It's hard to judge from the distance, but it doesn't look flattering at all. I've watched the video twice. But let's go through the story. OregonLive.com. Thank you, OregonLive.com, for this story. Elizabeth Bogan was scrolling through her Facebook feed Friday when she came across a video of a Eugene police officer striking a man in the head as he was face down on the ground, while another officer held the man's arms behind his back and handcuffed him. Bogan couldn't see the man's face, but had an uneasy feeling it might be her 33-year-old son, Jared Anders Roy. Her son lives with her, but he hadn't returned from the St. Vincent de Paul Society station where he went to visit with friends and have lunch. Her daughter spotted the orange Nike swoosh on the man's shoes, and both mother and daughter knew it was Jared Anders Roy. Now, Eugene's independent police auditor is investigating the force used on Roy, which sent him to the hospital with a black eye, bruises to his face, and taser strikes to his back, according to hospital records and photos. Roy was later booked Friday into the Lane County Jail on allegations of resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and trespass, and then released on bail. According to Eugene police, Roy was uncooperative and fought with officers for more than 3 minutes before they could handcuff him, while backup officers were on the way. Rebecca Bourne, a witness across the street, recorded the encounter on her cell phone when she heard her dogs barking about 12:47 in the afternoon Friday, alerting her to some chaos. Bourne said, quote, "He looked to be fully restrained while being struck. Personally, I feel the officers went too far. If he wasn't being still, it was due to the taser in his back. I couldn't believe what I was seeing." Roy's mother said she wishes that the specialty response team Cahoots would have responded before police got to Roy. Cahoots is crises assistance helping out on the streets, and they provide medical and behavioral health services. Bogan said her son apparently suffered a mental health crisis at St. Vincent de Paul. A St. Vincent de Paul official said Roy went to the agency's Eugene service station grounds in an altered and heightened state. His behavior in the lunchroom concerned staff and other clients, said Mary Dawn Elkington, executive assistant for St. Vincent de Paul. She said at one point he fell and then later dashed out one of the doors. He ran through the property and ran up the street erratically, according to Mary Elkington. Staff called Cahoots and police, but police were first to contact Roy. Eugene police said they got a call about a disorderly man refusing to leave, throwing items to the ground and disrupting others, trying to use the services at the Eugene station, St. Vincent de Paul. It provides homeless adults with food, day shelter, clothing, laundry, showers, and other supplies. When police arrived, they learned Roy had already left, and an officer spotted him walking west on the 2900 block of Elmira Road. He was uncooperative as officers tried to arrest him, police said. Now, the video shows Roy on the ground, surrounded by 3 officers. One of the officers strikes Roy in the face, while another on Roy's left fires a stun gun in his back. A third officer holds Roy's wrist behind his back in an effort to put them in handcuffs. Paramedics soon arrived at the scene, placed Roy on a stretcher, and took him to the Sacred Heart Hospital in downtown Eugene, according to the video, the police, and his mother. Okay, and then it goes down a little bit. There's about 6 more paragraphs to read there. I'll let you go and read it, but I will paraphrase it. He told, apparently his mom, Bogan said her son was walking to his sister's house when the police approached him, and he had told her he drank a can of beer and took a Valium. And so then he was going to walk to his sister's house. The time of his arrest, he's on probation for 2018 burglary conviction. They'll probably violate him on his probation. She said the video of her son's arrest has shaken her, and she wonders how it will affect him because apparently he has mental health concerns. But she's thankful he wasn't more seriously hurt. She talks a little bit about the video. Now, if you watch the video, I'm just going to show. I'm going to show you kind of here what I saw in the video, and then you can go watch the video and decide for yourself. But what you see, and it's kind of from far away because the person's filming it, looks like across the street and up a little ways, is they have this guy on his back. They get on his belly. He's on face down, and they get his hands behind his back. And while his hands are behind his back, the officer's holding them like this, while another officer's sitting there going and punching him in the face, just punching him in the face. I don't know why they couldn't do the pressure on the back of the head, or why they couldn't just hold him until backup arrived. A lot of officers will do that. Why couldn't they just handcuff him? Maybe he was resisting. Maybe he was stressing out and tensing up. But they had him down. They had his hands behind his back. They don't know how to do control holds. Do they not train Eugene police on control holds? Because, if you do a control hold, I'm going to do this right here. That looks real good. I'm going to do this right here. Control hold. See? You do those types of control holds, it doesn't matter who you're dealing with. Well, unless it's somebody that's really, really, if he was on drugs, maybe he could have, control hold may not have worked. Like somebody on PCP, you can forget a control hold. But he had said he had beer and a Valium. Normally, in the majority of instances, that control hold will work. You torque that wrist, that person will do whatever you bark like a dog. They'll do whatever you want because those control holds are not comfortable. They don't know they don't train that in Eugene, how to do control holds, how to torque a little. Not injure, but torque. Discomfort, so you can handcuff. I don't know. But no, this is their control hold. But again, I could be wrong. I'm just judging from what I saw in the video. It doesn't look flattering for the police. He's face down. His hands are behind his back. One officer's got both hands, and the other officer's just punching him in the face. And another officer comes up and starts tasing him in the back. I don't know. Let you guys decide in the comment section below. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers from coast to coast and up the West Coast too. Thank you guys for watching. Happy Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed both these editorials. I am going to have editorials for you, or I do plan to, every day of the week. Thank you for watching.